Norton motorcycles I cannot resist. Let's get into this one.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is all about, well, not me on my heroic Harley on these back roads. No, it's about my thoughts on the new Norton motorcycles. Now, I went to a show last year and they kind of debuted their two new V4 models, the CR and the SV. The CR is more of a cafe racer, hence CR, and the SV is the new sports bike variant. And you can inquire about these, and they got all the blurb on their website as well. But they've ditched all old Norton models that they used to have under the previous ownership. Lots of issues around Norton, and I'm not going to get into that because I've fallen foul of that before. But I'll say, you know, it was a bad time, and you know, for those previous owners, you know, it's I'm sure it's still a bad time for them. But it's one of those things that I was at the motorcycle show. Norton themselves put on a decent show. Small stand, yes, but grabbing a lot of attention from a lot of people, yes, and possibly because they just launched these two new bikes. Now, old Norton, or old new Norton as it were, before they went belly up, let's say, and there's lots of issues there, of course, they were starting to produce some really nice bikes. Now, I was interested in a couple of bikes that were more for the off-road sort of market. You know, it was the Ranger, and there was like a Scrambler type, a mini ADV. It just looked the part. They had some great ideas, but yeah, again, there were engineering issues, financial issues, and things like that. They went to the TT, and yeah, they were making some grounds, of course. Now, this new company, Norton, under TVS control from India, of course, they're starting again. And yeah, well, I'm not sure how many promises have been made, but I'm sure they've been trying to woo over past customers as well. But I don't know what the update on that is, so I'm not trying to give you any information in that regard. But all I'm saying is about these new bikes that they've got, it's one of those brands that you think, decent brand, but there's nothing to back it up right now. It's one of those names you think is synonymous with, you know, old age riding, you know, speed riding, and they had some great pedigree. And it might appear now that Norton Motorcycles, you know, if they can get up and running with these two new bikes and start getting a decent client base, then perhaps things might go well for them. Then they can start releasing new bikes, which would be great for everybody. But it is one of those brands I just cannot resist. I cannot resist to be intrigued by. And perhaps it's a recent story that keeps my gears ticking over inside. Perhaps it's just the bikes themselves that I think, wow, perhaps because it's a British brand and they try to come back doing what they do, as in producing road bikes but with a racing pedigree. And I like that. I like what they tried to do in that regard from the past, and I'm hoping that they'll still do that now. These two bikes that they've produced, the CR and the SV, well, if they can get them into production and start selling them in numbers, then I think, you know, they're going to be awesome. They're going to certainly be head turners, and you know, no matter where you go, you see that Norton rolling up, you're going to be thinking, wow, what the hell is that? Let me have a look at it. And if a bike can create a buzz no matter where it goes, and the rider, you know, can really enthuse about it, and that's going to be the first stepping stone to launch any brand to the masses. And if you start drip feeding other models, I think that's how you're going to make this new company grow. And the great thing about Norton, let's say, is that they've got big backing from India. And with big backing from India, that money is going to help them grow and grow and grow. But let us know what your thoughts are on new Norton. Let us know what you think of these new bikes that have come out, the CR and the SV. Let's see who's riding them. Have you put any inquiries in? Have you put any orders in? Have you gone on the factory tour? I know a few YouTubers have gone on the factory tour. You know, it seems as if there's real progress being made there. And I say, I have no inside knowledge. I have no past knowledge of, you know, what went on before. You know, I reported on it before, but I don't have any knowledge, and I certainly don't know what can be done about past owners and how they lost money and all that kind of stuff that went on. And I know the ex-CEO has just escaped going to prison as well, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but as I say, it was a mess, a big mess, and hopefully they're on the right path to getting back on track, let's say, with these new bikes and the new company and the new direction. But you know, at the motorcycle show, which I saw them at, they looked good. They were creating a buzz, and you know, people were genuinely interested in these new Nortons. Let's see what happens in the next few years. But don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. Let us know your thoughts on the Nortons below. Ta-da!